Today, we're seeing a massive resurgence in the AI chip and infrastructure stocks. For example, nvidia is up over 2%, Broadcom is up over 1.5%, and Google is up over 1.2%. And this is because it's official, it's confirmed, nvidia will start selling their chips to China mid-February. Production has started. They're expected for the first order to hit China by mid-February. Now, this is wonderful news for top-tier chip stocks like nvidia, Broadcom, not so much AMD, because a lot of what AMD has, China already has domestically. So I don't know why people are piling into AMD, and I don't understand why people are piling into infrastructure. They don't need infrastructure. They have that themselves. That's where they're buying the chips from nvidia and trying to make their own custom chips through Broadcom. So why people are piling into Google, Amazon, it doesn't really make sense to me. Maybe you guys know something I don't know. Second thing you need to keep in mind is that they will not allow nvidia to hurt their internal domestic production. They want their own chips to be number one, and they're just using nvidia as a temporary bridge until their companies get there. And if nvidia actually start opposing a real threat, they will limit or even eliminate the sale of nvidia chips in the near future. As you can see from this article, they're already using their internal chips to fund their domestic operations. They're only allowing this because of the gap in their internal chips versus what nvidia offers. Don't expect that to last too long. So don't get too bullish or too bearish off this news. It's a good news. It helps. If you already own the stock, I wouldn't pile into the stock because of this. Another thing you want to keep in mind is that nvidia is currently selling at a 45 PE while making only $187 billion. If we head over to CommoniNvestor.net, we can see nvidia has a 53% margin of profit because it has no competition. Google and Broadcom are on their tails. If nvidia has competition, their margin of profit will fall to 30%, which means even if $500 billion in revenue will not give you an easy 2x over the next 5 years. This is a huge risk. You're basically project same percentage to continue over the next 5 years for you to give an easy 2x return on the case that it can surpass over $450 billion in revenue. And it's the same case for Broadcom. Even though this news is great and wonderful, I'm not understanding why the market is reacting in such a bullish way over this news. Doesn't really make sense to me. And you want to test out your own thesis? Go check out CommoniNvestor.net. Plug in your thesis, see what you get as a stock price, and come back here and tell me, what do you think the nvidia stock price could be over the next 5 years, or for Broadcom, or for any of the other hyperscalers. And if you subscribe to my Patreon, you get access to the premium version of CommoniNvestor.net in addition to all of these other features. With the premium version, you have access to exclusive charts, real-time data, you know what the stock price is,